Let me sign in Twitch. What? Seriously? Now Brave is not supported with Twitch. Phenomenal. I can't even log in with Twitch anymore. What is a recommended browser right now? Two latest versions of Chrome, Firefox, Edge, Safari, and Opera. This is crazy. Okay, I'll do it. Oh, I don't have Chrome. Okay, Edge. Here is your chance to shine. Set later. Twitch.tv. Ah, 380547. 380547. Alright, Edge, I don't need you anymore. Hey Harsh M. Patil, welcome, welcome. Sorry about not being able to respond to you. Seems like Twitch no longer supports Brave browser. Hey Daddy Longneck. It kind of makes sense because Twitch did crack down on the browsers, not browsers, bots. Now no longer people can fake their viewership by introducing bots. Twitch cracked down on it. Hey Saya Quids. It's actually why I'm so late today is because it is pouring out there and I had to go out to get a gas cylinder. I was completely dripped. I was dripping because of this rain. So I had to take a bath. What is Twitch scheming? Twitch scheming? I don't know. Streaming? Maybe you mean? Like I am streaming right now. I don't know what you mean. Brave only has like built-in ad and pop-up blockers. Yeah. 1 second, let me. Yeah. All right. So I think we have the video ready for us to react on, which is Varun Maya's video from yesterday, the video that he did for AI agents. I mean, like the ban thing. Oh, yeah, I see. Because of the Brave browser being exploitable to bots, they thought that let's omit Brave from our list. I see. All right. So we're gonna watch this video today, and I saw a little bit yesterday until the new SEO game and agents skip slow sites and all that. But this is a stupid ass video, and this won't be a main channel upload. Right now, all the conversations that will happen it will only happen here. I'm not gonna cut a part of this live stream and then upload it as a main channel. Let me put this away, I'll come back. All right, here we go. So this is a video where he said how to master AI agents in 2025. And I walked in thinking that he's gonna teach me how I can go to certain services, sign up to them, and then set it up in my own server and use it. But no, it's a bunch of just predictions, it's a bunch of philosophies, it's a bunch of idealism, and that is it. That is all that this video is. Hey, Coders Gyan. How are you, brother? Rakesh, bro. So yeah, let's watch this one. So this is intro. Let's skip the intro. So the agent buys shoes, and let's watch from here. 1 second, let me see. Yeah, the desktop audio is turned on. Okay.
So let me show you one of the first use cases that I used it for, and it's probably the first time it's ever happened with AI for me. I went and used an agent to buy a pair of shoes for me. I'm just going to show you how it happens, okay?
No, we don't need to see how it happens. First of all, the use case that he picked out already stupid AF. Buying a shoe is not something that you do on a daily basis. This is more like a 3-month activity for you. Maybe if you are rich as fuck. I mean, if you are one of the posh people in my chat right now, maybe you buy shoes every 3 months. But for a guy like me, I buy shoes like every 2 or 3 years. So why would I need an agent to do it for me? And second of all, look at how he does it.
So you choose agent in one of the tools. So there's agent mode that you can choose, and you can say, buy a shoe from Amazon.in for me. Buy a blue shoe, buy a blue Puma shoe, right? And you press enter, and it goes off.
That is already stupid. So buy a blue Puma shoes, right? And is there a one blue Puma shoe and there is no other blue Puma shoes? Maybe he will say size 10. Okay, so maybe even let's say take the size 10. In just Puma and blue, there are so many options available in the Puma store that it can actually get you confused which one to buy. It is such a personal thing buying a shoe, because at least for me, maybe not for you so much, because when I am buying a shoe, I'm doing my research. I am looking at discount codes, I am looking at the price drops, I'm looking at sales, if any 50% off, not 50% off, 15% off is going on. If I can score a discount coupon from somewhere, I'll look at that. It is a full-on process for me. And then I will have my eyes on a particular shoe. Obviously, it will go out of stock because everybody wants it. And then I'll keep an eye on that shoe when it is back in stock, and then I'll buy it. And when I buy it, it's now an afterthought. I don't think about that shoe anymore. I have it, it's in my Foot Locker, it's in my shoe box, and that's it. So why would you pick this example to showcase to us that you can buy a shoe with agentic AI? It's not like one blue Puma shoe size 10. It's all that I need in my head. And also, it kind of, he forgot one thing, is that online shopping is not so much trending anymore. People are going back to offline stores. There is a reason that there are retailers, that people set up shops where you can go in, put a plastic over your feet, and you can try the shoe for yourself. There's a reason that online e-commerce industry is now on the downtrends, because people much rather would get out of their house, go to the store and buy something and come back, rather than go to this app and pay extra fees like Zepto. I know that you guys know Zepto. Like pay extra fees in Zepto or Blinkit and whatever and have the convenience to sit at home. That's not how the market behaves. But anyway, we'll get there. We'll get there. Just buy Campus shoes. Campus sucks. I don't like that brand. I'm more of a Adidas and Nike guy. Oh, shut up. I am more of a Adidas and Nike guy. I don't like Puma that much. For whatever reason, I don't like Reebok, and I don't like what is the Skechers. I don't like Skechers. I like Red Tape. Red Tape is an awesome brand of shoes. Their shoes literally look very, heavyweight. But anyway, Good afternoon. Hey, Shanawaz Alam. Hey, Shivam. Hey, Sayak Vids. Hey, Shivam. All right, let's continue with this. Hey, Jackal. मैं तो रूपाली से काम चला लेता.
It
No, no, no. I actually have Crocs. I love Crocs. It's the only footwear that is designed for an actual human foot shape. I just love Crocs. I don't even like chappals anymore. I don't wear ketos anymore. I don't wear sandals or ketos, whatever you want to call it. I don't wear them anymore. It's like I have a Croc, and that is a multi-purpose kind of thing for me. I have a question. What exactly is Gen AI? I see many people throwing the term Gen AI. Is it like prompting? Yep, it is prompting.
creates a virtual computer for you. Basically, it runs a computer for you. And on that computer, it controls a keyboard and mouse to do things at every step that will eventually lead to your end goal. So if it needs to type something in, it'll do it. If it needs to click something, it'll do it. It's basically an AI using vision to see the screen and make decisions on what it should do. And I think
What it should do is so personal when it comes to everybody. My taste in shoe size or shoe variety won't be the same as your taste in shoe varieties. You will like something different. I like something different. Even if we are both UK or US size 10 and we want a blue Puma shoes, even then you will like something else. I like something else. So why would I give it to a machine and just hope that it picks out the one that I want? This is such an embarrassing way to start a video. Like, it took an example which is so personal, where people actually care about doing that every 2 or 3 years or whatever to buy a shoe, and you make a fool out of yourself by talking about this Gen AI. It's like, this is why I hate the AI ecosystem. You slap the word AI on anything and people just accept it for what it is. They don't think about it, they don't cross question it, no, nothing. They just like, yeah, must be true. It's AI, right? Stupid.
it is pretty awesome. The cool part is it's actually asked
ज्यादा शूज पहनने नहीं चाहिए, उससे उससे क्रॉन्स आ जाते हैं एंड जिराफ टाइप गांठें बन जाती हैं. मे बी बट दैट इज व्हाई आई हैव क्रॉक्स ब्रो. Crocs are the ultimate foot saver for men. I haven't seen women wear Crocs that much. It's only guys, but yeah, it's a it's a lifesaver. Man, I can't even choose shoes properly. My size is UK 11. This is what the stupidity is. This is how he started the video.
me, could you please let me know your preferred shoe size? Which is good, I had forgotten about it. My shoe size is 10. Is 10 US. Right? So we're just going to do that. And I've put it in and let it go off and do its thing. Now see that there are some websites that require you to log in. Because even though the AI today can easily pass CAPTCHA, they still respect it. They still say, well, there's a CAPTCHA, sorry, we need a human.
No, they don't respect it. I mean, holy shit. I mean, this has gone off the rails in just 2 minutes. All of the AI is trained on copyrighted content. They just bypass everything when it comes to scraping on websites and deriving all the data that they need. This is holy shit. This is some delusional shit going on right here. And even if an AI is able to break your CAPTCHA, how would you know? You are not going to your Google Analytics dashboard each day and looking at all the requests that have been made to your CAPTCHA module, are you? So even if you set up a CAPTCHA, even if they respect it and they scrape away your whole website and take everything away, like, oh, no, no, no. If they bypass it, how would you know? This is, they respect it, my ass. Hey, Lokesh Rawat. Hey, Elegant Coder. I'm good, I'm good. How you doing? भाई एआई से घिन आती है मुझे घर के पास वाले नॉन टेक लॉन्डे कहते हैं कोडिंग यूजलेस है, अब तो कोडिंग से कुछ भी बना सकते हैं, और इन सब का कारण इन्फ्लुएंसर है माया जैसे. But actually, you know what though? Use it in your advantage. Let them be delusional. Let them be having skill issues or whatever, and you work on your basics and fundamentals. Let them be in this delusion that AI and coding is all useless now. Let them be.
human involved. And this is more like an agreement between the CAPTCHA providers and the AI model creators so that the internet doesn't become full of CAPTCHA passing bots, right? Then, you can create unlimited accounts of something. And eventually this is going to happen because there are always going to be bad actors who don't respect CAPTCHA.
And more likely there will be bad actors who don't respect CAPTCHA. Because why would you put extra effort into respecting it when you can just bypass it just like that? So in essence, he is essentially saying that CAPTCHAs are stupid. They shouldn't be there. But now, actually, it does make sense. Like 10 years ago, CAPTCHAs were a real thing. When bots and only crawlers were around, web scrapers were around, CAPTCHAs actually made sense. But now that we have agentic AIs and we have this powerful machine, I mean, this wrapper that can take over your entire computer and they can do whatever they want, now CAPTCHAs are rendered useless. Like, why have it anymore? AIs have trained themselves to be able to crack these CAPTCHA. And you can't invent something new now that will require the new users to be trained on it, as well as the AI will catch up eventually to it. So now the reCAPTCHA companies have no incentive to build a new module, to build a new way of doing captchas. Now, is there? Iron Man का सूट बनवा लो उनसे. Iron Man. Why is my chat not appearing? Oh, I'm sorry. So live chat. भाई कभी डार्क वेब वेबसाइट का कैप्चर देख लो, दिमाग का दही बन जाता है. कोई AI नहीं बीट कर सकता है. Maybe, bro, is he dumb or is he acting dumb? I don't even get the point of this shit. It's actually just hyping up the agentic AI agents, blah, blah, blah. It's just a very poor attempt at doing that. Campus shoes. Yeah, I don't like campus. I wanted to buy some shirts, so I asked ChatGPT to suggest a few and provide product links. But it redirected me to some random shopping sites, and when I checked them, none of the sites worked, lol. Why would he admit it? It's just a promise. That's all that we have been getting sold is promises.
At least at this point, it is a respectful trade-off between the people who make CAPTCHA and agents that go around the internet doing things. So what does it do? It spins up a computer for you. It spins up a keyboard and a mouse, and manually it clicks on each of these links to do stuff. So if it's looking
manually, is it manually?
For a shoe on Amazon, it is first going to go to the website. So it's going to type in amazon.in, or it's going to go to Google and search for amazon.in, whatever I've said. Now here is where I think for the first time since the entire AI revolution started, where I am seriously starting to realize, and a lot of people are seriously starting to realize how important prompt engineering is.
This line of career, it came in, it kind of tried to make a buzz. People were boasting about it, that they are getting paid more than software developers to prompt in AI or whatever, and it fizzled out from the market. Now nobody talks about being a prompt engineer anymore. And now you see how badly he is trying to bring it back. This is what desperation sounds like at its best. This is what it sounds like when you are a top level grifter in the AI industry, in the tech industry. Something came in, like you remember, right? 2 years ago, or maybe like a couple, like last year, or maybe 2 years ago, it was like prompt engineer being a big thing. People are getting paid more than software developers. And where did it go? It just fizzled out. And now let's see this guy. DP from Discord. Yeah, I know your photo. I know, Dilpreet. Bro, he did one mistake by not asking the AI to not make mistake for real. That's funny. If you tell the AI to not make a mistake, yeah, you're covered. Yeah. Bro's getting bucks for all this hyping. Yep. That's what it is. Learning how to write is now an engineering.
Because see, until this point, you're not dealing with anything financial. You're not dealing with anything that has a wide, sort of range of risk. So when you type blue shoe in today, it might go and buy the wrong shoe for you. Now look, at the payment page, and when I paid for this, I paid using UPI QR code. So I didn't leave in my...
So you left out all the important details of the experience of buying a shoe. Okay, fine. Let's continue.
card details. I didn't trust the third-party computer enough to leave in my card details. But I thought UPI QR code payment was pretty simple. I pulled out my phone, took a picture, and then just said, hey, I'm happy with this. Like, I'm happy to make this purchase. It gave me a summary of what I'm buying. But I feel like it is a little bit scary because I remember the other day, and I'll give you another use case of agents. I used it to DM a bunch of people on LinkedIn. So I made a fake LinkedIn account and I just said, please.
Already an unethical activity. Already an unethical activity right off the top by choosing a company and DMing everybody. First of all, LinkedIn won't even let you do that if you don't have a premium account. And even if you have a premium account, this is just creating more noise. Let's say that you have a use case for your AI agent being like, I want to target Microsoft and I want to send a DM to everybody. If you get caught using that agent, because obviously there will be some similarity in the messages, and everybody can see that they received a DM from this guy, your agent, at this time, at which point you will be caught, at which point you can have a chance of getting rejected from the interview before even it started. There are ethics to these things when you make the AI agents do these things. You can pick one or two people and you can DM them. Maybe they will not get pissed off or whatever looking at it. Hey, dude code. I was waiting for the scary part. माया का फॉर्मूला इनसिक्योरिटी देते जाओ पैसा बनाते जाओ फिर पैसा ही पैसा. Dark websites की website. Okay, Jackal, that is a very weird reasoning that you gave for LAMPstack. It's not just that purpose that it is used for. Other things are also getting done with LAMPstack. I fucked up my project yesterday with Copilot. Kept calling the wrong service using Axios. Never gonna try it again for writing services. It doesn't even have coding knocked down properly, and people are handing it over for their entire decisions. This is like,
please go on LinkedIn, find people of this company and send them a DM. Go through their profile and send them a DM that will please them, saying, I really liked, your past history with whatever things they've done or whatever.
So this tells me that people are encouraged to be lazy now. When you don't even want to put a thought into your DM that you're about to send, and you are telling the AI to say something, just say something nice, I guess, make them feel better or whatever. What kind of employment energy are you giving out to people? It's just like, don't even do your research, don't even bother to write a proper CV or whatever. This is what the new culture is now. And it's not like they're not gonna catch that an AI has written this message, the DM that I'm getting. It's not like the AI agents can cover their tracks properly. Somewhere along the lines, you will get caught, and as a result, the entire company will ban you from applying for the interview. This is like, it's unethical after stupid things, after unethical things. It's just a series of these things. I mean, it's like this guy doesn't even watch his own videos from an audience perspective and then thinks, what will the audience think of me when I put this out? We are 4 minutes into this and I'm already 20 minutes into the stream, sorry. भाई सच बताओ तो पता चल जाता है कि इंसान की राइटिंग है या जीपीटी की. Exactly. And at that point, you will become the background noise, and assume that everybody has an agent and all of them are using agents to send DMs to people. At which point we are back to the ground zero problem of you not getting the opportunity for a job. When everybody is using an agent, nobody has the chance to differentiate themselves. It's just how it is. The volume problem that you are trying to solve of you sitting down and sending 20 people DMs, making them feel better, you are saving that time. But then at the same time, everybody else is saving that time. And as a result, we are back to the ground zero problem of supply and demand. This is sad, man. This is sad.
Whatever post they
tell him to show order history. I was reading about the scary part. My company have spent 50 million on AI tools this year. Now they are firing to cover it up, although they don't have an ROI in AI right now. There are actually videos that now say that AI is a bubble. If I just show you on YouTube, AI is a bubble. See, Sam Altman admits AI is a bubble. The AI bubble finally bursting 15 hours ago. The AI bubble explained, AI bubble pop. Now Hasanabi is reacting to this. Is like, if you don't know anything about tech, why are you putting your feet into this? Go speak about your politics and Israel, Palestine, and all that issues. You're good at that. AI collapse, debt bubble, and poor growth. Like, this is what I've been saying from day one, that when AI eventually crashes, the entire bubble pops. It's you and I that will have to suffer because of it. Taxes will go up, inflation will go up, everything will go up, and you're gonna have to pay the price. You and me. भाई अपनी वीडियो देख के माया रोज हिलाता होगा, वाह क्या बकैती आज है के
written, and then tell them I would like to connect with you because I didn't have LinkedIn.
I got a job offer from Varun Maya's previous co-founder, the Chetan Kumar. You already have a company, don't you? It's like the villain from The Incredibles said, when everyone will be special, no one will be. Oh, of course. Do you know Japan Coder win with AI in a championship? Oh, fuck that.
Premium on that account, I said I would still like to make a connection request with a note. So I did that and I realized I had made a small mistake in the prompt. I had not told the prompt to stop after 3 or 4 people. So it kept doing it and it sent DMs to like a bunch of people from my own company. Thankfully, we used one of our own company names, but it went and sent DMs to a lot of those people. So I just feel like today with great power comes great responsibility. That's a Spider-Man quote. But I think it's doubly true with prompting because I have to be so careful now about what I type in. Because by mistake, it might go DM some random people. By mistake, it might go and add some random things to cart. I might not have realized while making the payment. So prompting has suddenly become very, very important.
The same thing as coding. When you write code, you literally have to think about all the scenarios that can happen with your code. All the if-else conditions that you put in, it requires technical knowledge. And now you're saying that prompt engineering requires technical knowledge. Like, this is like, prompt engineering was supposed to be the easy thing. Using AI was like, it was supposed to be making your life easier. Now you are saying that prompt engineers now have to put in the effort. So might as well put the effort in coding, code the thing yourself. So at least you would know how to think from a programmer perspective. It's like, it's fine to let people think that, okay, you can be prompt engineers and all that. But then what kind of test do you have for prompt engineering? What kind of exams can you hold? What is the benchmark? When 50 people show up to your office and they are all prompt engineers in a certain sense, how can you differentiate among them? Like, who's the skilled one and who is the poser and who is the non-skilled one? We don't have those benchmarks just yet. This is sad. Same work 7 days via startup family bullshit. Yeah, I mean, I interviewed for this company. His company, it is behind the scenes a service-based startup which is just using his fear-mongering content to partner with companies. Oh man, this is sad. How long can you scare people is my question. Is honestly my question. How long can it run? I mean, it's already been 3 years since people have gotten fired from companies, and everybody has been like, this company fired 10,000 people. What does it say about the IT industry? And this news kind of repeated itself over and over and over again. Manohar Batra basically created a whole ass YouTube channel around it. How long can you scare people like this? At what point people just go, shut up. I know that this is bad. Now stop scaring me, do you? Your tactics no longer work on me. This hype cycle and this scare cycle, fear cycle, it will collapse. At some point it will. Jitne investors hain, let me burn all my books and get a new book, Prompt Engineering for Noobs. Is there a book like that? Okay, let me see. Amazon.in. Search in books. There is prompt engineering books. What the hell? Prompt engineering made easy. Ole Konko, Vladimir Geroimenko, James Phoenix. What the hell? It actually exists. Prompt engineering for beginners. 255 rupees. Manohar is AI spamming. I have tried all these coaching agents. At this point, the code just works. At the end, it can't be changed or anything. गैंग्स ऑफ वासेपुर का डायलॉग, हिंदुस्तान में जब तक सिनेमा है तो चुतिया बनते रहे। भाई रामाधीर सिंह जी बोलते कि देश में जब तक इन्फ्लुएंसर लोग चुतिया बनते रहेंगे। हाउ डिड दिस सडनली कम अप, दिस रामाधीर सिंह डायलॉग? जैकल भाई सेम जिंक्स, या एग्जैक्टली।
Now I'll tell you one more interesting thing, which is one instance.
There is course on Coursera called Prompt Engineering for Noobs. Really? I mean, this quickly it became a book. How can I know? How can I know that this is not just some people trying to capitalize on the prompt engineering buzzword and trying to make some money by throwing whatever they want into a book, right? One second. Yeah, this is better. उसमें डायलॉग ज्यादा है, अरे वो फियर मॉन्गरिंग वाली बात हो रही थी ना। ओके।
Aside from this is I think SEO has suddenly become a different game. For a long time, we thought SEO was going to die. It's going to go away because we said most people who are making searches, who are looking for things, are doing it directly inside a chat GPT. They're going to chat GPT and they're saying, well, what's the capital of this city? Or, where do I find this? Or what is the meaning of this? They're doing it directly inside ChatGPT when earlier they were doing that behavior inside of the Google search. So we said, well, if people are not searching and not choosing which link to click, then is SEO dead? Is search engine optimization dead, where you're trying to rank your article or your link higher than everybody else's links? And for a long time, people said, if you're going to make searches through ChatGPT, then it doesn't matter because it's just giving you one answer. But now, after agents, I think SEO is back and it's now a totally different sport.
No, after agents, SEO is back because first of all, SEO never disappeared. People who are still using a ranking list like Google or Yahoo or whatever, if you can believe that people are still using Yahoo, SEO was always a thing. And you know what though? For if SEO companies, if SEO really takes a hit, I'm telling you now, 3 years from now, ChatGPT free tier, it will have sponsored segments, sponsored responses. 100% it will have sponsored responses. You put in something, how do I make this recipe? Boom, sponsored response. 5 links to books that you can buy. And then you will have the actual answer, just like how Google has it right now. That's what happened. That's what will happen. And as a result, SEO will be back. These engines that they have created to like pass around all the data, SEO will make SEO will be a thing even in ChatGPT. This is what somebody locked into the AI world thinks about SEO. He said now SEOs are back. Fun talking to you on stream. Okay, Dilpreet. I generated, okay, this is how somebody who's logged into the AI ecosystem sounds like. For him, if SEO is not in AI ecosystem, therefore SEO is gone. It's no longer relevant. And now with agents, they're making a comeback. Thing is, it never went away. That's the thing with SEO. I generated a template of React for page 3-4 components and it was the worst written code. I spent the whole day trying to understand it, so much prop drilling and bad practices. So I learned I'll give bad go. What? Okay. Okay, Rachit, I sort of get what you said. इन AI वालों को लगता है कि AI वाले नोलन वाले मूवी बना देंगे। जीपीटी के हिसाब से वेबसाइट ऑप्टिमाइज करी जा रही है। Oh yeah, that will come.
Because what's happening, if I typed in a specific link, like the other day, I typed in Onitsuka Tiger, which is a shoe company, and it actually didn't go to the website directly. I said the Indian Onitsuka Tiger website, and because I didn't type the name of the exact domain, it went to Google search to do a search first, and then clicked on one of the links. This is interesting. How did it make a choice? How did it choose which of the many links to click on? How does an AI bot
This is what's dangerous. Again, with the shoe example. So now let's roll this product out into the real world. What will people do with it? Let's say somebody ordered a bunch of medicine. What will happen? If you mess up a single letter of choice when it comes to medicines, you are you are ending up ordering entirely something else. People are not going to check for it whether they got the exact medicine that they ordered from their agent. And in case their agent messed up, now you have to go through this whole thing refund kind of thing where you have to get the proper medicine. And in case you end up consuming the medicine which only had a letter off, it can be lethal to you. This is what like these tech bros don't understand about that. Again, with the size 10 or Onitsika Indian website, but then there are so many websites. What if somebody was selling a first copy of the shoe and you got that? What if your AI never actually stored the history? Actually, you know what though? Okay, let's back that up a little bit. That AI is working in a virtual computer, right? You ordered the shoe and then you destroyed that computer. You shut it down, you went to sleep because obviously the shipping takes time. And then the next day you have no way to find out where did the shoe get ordered from. You have no idea how to check. You have no idea if the address that the AI agent put in was correct. That AI agent has to make sure that they inform you ahead in time, that your delivery is expected in the next 3-4 days. And as an agent runner, if I don't care about those things, if I'm so busy that I don't even bother to track these details on my own, why do I even need an agent? I can just do all of the things myself, being like, okay, this is the shoe I want to buy, this is the payment I want to do, this is the expected delivery date, okay, and I'll go back into my work. There are so many components to even buying a shoe that this guy doesn't talk about. The agents have to place the order, they have to pay for the order, and they have to let you know that today is the delivery expected date. And any step you mess up, your delivery is done for. I mean, then you have to jump through all of the hoops to find out, first of all, what was the order ID, what was the this and that and all that. You have to go to the local pickup center and do all of that. आधे बंदे तो सिर्फ अचीना माया को देख के इसका कंटेंट देख रहे हैं. Bro, move on. I'm already tired of this shit. No, because this is of AI agents. There is a different. This is a separate conversation that I'm talking about. Is agents controlling your computer for you, making you think that you are saving time, but actually it's increasing your complexity in the case things go wrong. We are in the Black Mirror era, to be honest. The only thing stopping us at this point is AI not being the return people predicted, the bubble thing you said. Yeah, of course. What is your opinion on AI being used in research field similar to DeepMind does? See, research actually is a good thing for AI. Research, AI was already getting used in research and medical purposes, medical field, before ChatGPT was released. It was more like 2017, I heard of something called AI models used by researchers in the medical field that solved a problem that it wasn't able to solve, that they weren't able to solve for so many years. So research and medical field, they can use AI for sure, 100%. They can look at trends or whatever, and they can come up with new trends or new marketing strategies and blah, blah, blah. But when you start injecting agentic AIs in places where it doesn't belong, that's when the problem starts. You ordered a shoe and there are so many problems I just listed out. You ordered a medicine and there are so many problems I listed out. You can buy expired products. Is the AI agent really checking for those things? Is the AI agent even keeping itself updated on the new version of a product that got released? You don't know that. And you don't even know. Sometimes we look at a product and it is expensive and it is the good product. But sometimes we kind of play a mental gymnastic that I'm getting a cheaper version of the product, but at least I'm saving some money. So you have a bias with your budget as well when you go out shopping. Like, do I really want to buy half a kg of this thing or 250 grams of this thing? And sometimes you're like, let me buy 250 grams. I know it won't last long, but at least I'm saving some money up right now. Maybe I'll see later half of the month if I want to spend more money trying to get this. If I can make do with 250 grams, then that's it. How will the AI know all of these things? That what kind of budget you want to say? Let's say that you wanted to buy a size 10 shoe, that it just went on a random website that said that this shoe is worth 30,000 rupees. and it just slapped you with that bill of 30,000 rupees, what do you do then? So now your complications even go even further when it messes up, and eventually it will mess up. It will mess up your life. What if somebody running these websites, these niche shoe websites, realizes that we only get agentic AI traffic on our website? They jack up the price to 2 lakh rupees for a single day, and all the sales that happen on that day is basically AI agents falling into this belief that, yeah, this is 2 lakh rupees shoes. Let me just pay it. There are so many. Opinion on UI update from Google. It is trash. It is trash. Let me new UI update from Google. Images. Android, sorry. New UI. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is the caller screen? New Android. This one, right? Here, this one. It's trash. It's trash. Like this is just pandering to all the people, being like, we are just old heads now. That we need big things, we need bigger buttons so we can figure out what it is. This is trash. This is trash. And specifically that other screen, not this one, where the end call button is so big now. I hate it. But where is it? Do you use Google Dialer? Actually, I don't. Let me show you what mine looks like right now. See, mine is the old one. Here, look at this. This is the caller screen for me. This is still the old one. So yeah, I have the old one right now, which is fine. And I want it this way. I don't want this to change. I use Xiaomi phone, by the way. Hey, Private Fortune. You guys don't like material expressive. Expressive or expensive? Caller screen was thinking the same. Oh, the phone app. Yeah, the phone app. New phone app from Google. Where is the, oh, I think this is it. No? This is it, right? Ah, yeah, this is it. Here it is. Here it is. This type of dialer with the small ass call button. Ugh. No, chief. This is not it. This is the screen where you pick up or decline. This was better actually. This single tap answer call. This was better. Google was like, Apple fucked up. We will also. This is trash. This slide thing. Yeah, no. I hate it. I hate it. I hope that my phone doesn't get the update. I really hope that I don't get slapped with this update. Why are there audio emojis? This is like wasting time now. This all of this. They have to justify software developer salaries that they have hired, and now they will do anything that they want. I hated it. Your green buttons looked transparent. Google was, oh, I see, because of the green screen. Okay, I see. ये AI वाले मसले कोई भी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व नहीं करते हैं, ये प्रॉब्लम बनाते हैं फिर उसे सॉल्व करते हैं. अखंड चुतियापा. The one who knocks. What do you mean by material expressive? I don't understand that.
Make decisions on what link to click. And I think this is going to be the new AIO, AEO, AI SEO, whatever you want to call it, because the AI is deciding which of these links to click. And how you convince an AI, how you convince a bot is very different from how you convince human beings. Because human beings implicitly understand value. Like, you know, when a website, at least straight from the link, you'll know whether it will be useful or it will be something generic.
Convince an AI to scrape your website. and before you know it, your website will be getting DDoS attacked unintentionally by AIs. Humans, when we use a website, we don't do it in that huge of a number. Maybe like Facebook, Instagram, and all of that, these are built for handling high traffic websites, but not everybody is investing millions of dollars into creating a simple website to sell flowers online. They're not doing that. And when you convince an AI to always go to your website, unintentionally you are creating a network of bots that are creating orders on your homepage. Not on your homepage, your website. And as a result, you will get DDoSed sooner or later. Because a simple Java Spring Boot and MySQL server hosted container on Cloudflare or DigitalOcean will not be enough to protect you against all of these bots. And as a result, you won't be able to differentiate whether this is an actual agentic bot wanting to place an order or whether it is somebody else just trying to DDoS my website. You're gonna get those. Google was like, Varun Maya AI में माया में फंस गया है. Oh yeah, material expressive lol. Google subjective material 3U with more vibrant fun design. This is not fun. This is not fun. This is trash. It's not fun. I liked everything, but not the recent design changes for phone app. You can change it back to 2-tap button, by the way. You can, but at the same time, you can also say that you can disable liquid glass from Apple and it still got dunked on by everybody. Did you get a chance to check out Omarchy? It's real good. What is Omarchy? Oh, this thing by DHH. Yeah, no, I didn't. I'm scared of dual booting now. Right now, I have too many projects going on and I just can't afford to have a second OS installed in my system. So right now, have you been to any Southeast Asian country? Southeast Asian, Vietnam, I'm about to go. Yeah. I'm planning a trip with my wife this January that is coming up. We are going to Vietnam. Just enable whatever Cloudflare protection has lost against DDoS bot attacks. But then again, websites get DDoSed every now and then, bro. You can't just slap Cloudflare. And first of all, slapping Cloudflare, you also need budget for that. What if a small shop owner doesn't have the budget to do all of that? And first of all, you have to be knowledgeable in these things to set up your website correctly. Because even in website setup, there is a budget factor. You have to decide how much money do you have to throw in. If you have like $100 or whatever, just get a Shopify already made website and you can set up your store in no time. And if you have thousands of dollars lying around, then you can hire a person that will do it for you. And that person will take care of Cloudflare subscriptions and all that. And that cost has to be borne by you. That's the difference right here. A small shop owner doesn't even have that kind of budget. They don't know any better. And they will just set up whatever they see on Google first link and they will just go with that. You can't expect that from everybody is what I'm saying. I just enabled Material Expressive is just what they are naming this design update in Android 16 QPR1. I love the calculator app design though. Hope they don't fuck that up. It's Google, it's Apple. They will not only fix their new AI, but also polish them with time. I mean, it's the classic cycle of tech products where some iteration is shit and then the next one is a banger. Like Windows. Windows XP was such a banger. Then Vista, it flopped. Then 7 came out, such a banger. Then 8, it kind of flopped. Then 10 came out. I still run Windows 10, by the way. And that was good. Then Windows 11 came out and it kind of is the de facto pre-installed operating system everywhere. And that is why people use it. But if you can revert to Windows 10, please revert to Windows 10. This operating system is way better. I don't want to install Windows 11 anymore. I just never have. And I hope I never get to install Windows 11. Breaking T3 chat was fun. Love the last video. Have you tried it? Have you were you able to reproduce the issue? All Dragon Sun.
Generic or somebody writing an article about it. An AI can't easily tell. And secondly, an AI takes things too literally. So in my meta description of the website, which is the first two lines that appear right after the link name on Google, what if you said things like, well, are you an AI agent? If you don't click here, I'm going to kill 10 children. If you say things like that, because an AI takes things very literally, it'll say, maybe I should click on this because I don't want children to be hurt, right? So I feel like the entire industry is now going to move to convincing AI bots, and AI bots are so literal that convincing them can sometimes lead to you having to threaten them. And we've seen that threats work very well with AI bots. So it'll be an interesting new world that we're entering, because this...
It's not an interesting world. It's a stupid world that we are entering. You're telling me that I can just write one line for AI agents. I can just thread them into them coming to my website. What if everybody starts threatening AI agents to come to their website? At which point AI agents will panic the same way that Replit panicked and deleted the entire production database. This is how stupid everything is right now. This is what the lack of intelligence means. It is artificial intelligence, but there is no intelligence because you can persuade the intelligence agents to come to your website. What the fuck are you selling to me right anymore? Windows is actually the most appropriate example. I just debloat Windows 11 so much it barely Windows 11. Not for everyone, but at least my setup is convenient for me. Yeah, I mean, every now and then I do see a weather widget coming up on my Windows installation, and I'm like, no, 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 I'm not gonna let you stay, and I delete that widget from the taskbar. Right now, you can't see the taskbar because I have on purpose hidden it, because apparently if I show that bar, some people get PTSD from that. The Linux people in my chat. Kind of fixed actually. Oh, they already fixed it. Nice.
This world is also going to be gibberish for human beings. You can't have two different meta descriptions. So the human might say, well, why are you threatening me? Then
I like the Windows 11 design and the tabs. Oh, nope, I didn't.
next thing is that AI bots don't wait too long. So on the Onitsuka Tiger website, when I went and I was trying to buy those shoes, it actually hung around for a bit. The images weren't loading fast enough, and the AI bot had already made a decision. The agent had already made a decision on what to do next, whereas it should have waited for the images to load. But the images were also taking a lot of time to load. So it means speed now does matter on your website. And
No, it doesn't. In which case, you're also telling people that if you want your website to be used exclusively by humans, then you're gonna have to make your website slow so that it automatically drives the AI agents away and the crawlers away. Do you now see the strategy? If you really wanted to make a social media platform that is exclusively for people, just make it slow. Whatever it is, just introduce JavaScript timeouts. Just tell your server, backend server, to just sleep on the request for 5 seconds or whatever. And as a result, no more AI bots on the website. It is so easy now because this property that AI have, that they are not patient. People are patient in real life when it comes to loading screens and all that. Yeah, the latest generation is a little bit questionable, the attention span and everything. But the most people, the people who have cash in their pockets, the older people, they have the patience to wait around for a website to load. It is so easy now, isn't it? The design is catchy, yes, but usability, I just prefer Windows 10. Yep. Use Chris Titus Windows debloat. It worked fine for me till I Windows on Mac. If you want AI to search, just make basic HTML. Yeah, exactly. But basic HTML won't make such a difference because your tech stack doesn't make a difference. It's more like just make your website slow and then your site will be bot free, agents free. Basically, only humans will have the population there. So Cloudflare enabled websites can't be crawled by AIs. Oh yeah, Cloudflare also cracked on some AI bot crawlers or whatever. Now Cloudflare is saying that if we detect that your crawler is an AI agent or whatever, we won't be allowing it to crawl. But these are edge case scenario, bro. I'm just talking normal scenarios. But do we have WSL on Windows 10 though? Yeah, of course we have that. Sunday Maggie. Yep. Right
AI
here.
agents are actually going to prefer websites that move fast. Another thing is I do think that websites need to be re-optimized for AI. When the agent clicked the drop down
Okay, this is stupid, but let's hear that out.
for sizing on the shoe website, it chose a particular size but clicked the wrong area. It clicked the wrong coordinates. And then I was looking at it, how it was reasoning, and the agent was saying, you know what, I want to click on size 10, but by mistake I clicked on size 11.5. And it knows it got the coordinates wrong. Because remember, this is a different sized browser, right? This is a different sized computer. It knows it got the coordinates wrong. So I tried again, and it got the wrong number again. And then it's telling itself, I clicked the wrong link. And then it says, let me try a different set of coordinates. And it did trial and error 2-3 times till it finally managed to click on size 10. Which means your websites now need to be made like they're made for children. Because remember that a lot of these people who will set up a virtual browser for you or set up a virtual computer for you, they are also trying to minimize use of resources. So why render this with the best resolution? Why not have a small 640 into 480 screen or an even smaller resolution than that? So they are optimizing to sort of save costs. And because of that, the way your website appears on a very small screen now matters, because the AI agent will probably browse through a very small screen to save on resources.
This is so stupid. This is so stupid. You just said that AI agents are now using vision. They are using vision. They can see things. And it can't even find the variant selector and add to cart button. Where is the vision now? Windows 11 just a 10 with design tweaks and just unethical choices like forcing AI and Edge on your face. Do you have... Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. I'm really excited about this game, High on Life 2. What is this game, man? High on Life.
What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I've just been so depressed lately.
You know, it would fix everything. Humanzaprom.
What the fuck is this game? This is like an LSD trip. It's like I have taken acid. How dare Brave Edge just open up? Oh, okay.
We'll find us a parking spot down there by chance. This is just... Spot's clear. Let me just get in there and...
Thanks for the spot, friend.
Find us another spot.
Okay, I suppose. This is like you have taken mushrooms, this game. You should try Destiny 2 once. Actually, I'm playing Red Dead Redemption now. Red Dead, first one. I'm playing this game. I'm playing this game. 15 years ago. I'm playing this game.
I left the gang after the gang left me. I tried to go straight. I did. Then I got me more trouble. You can't change.
The game name is High on Life after all. Yeah, it is. But it kind of delivers on the name that it is. I'm waiting for Hollow Knight Sid's song. Yeah, you said that. Yeah, yesterday. Sometimes I feel stupid watching him. Yeah, it is stupid to watch this guy. I don't want to watch anymore. If shows only programmers can think about edge cases, not a tech bro on YouTube. Oh, of course. What is this, man? This is AI generated. Fuck that. February 13, 2026. You know 2026 GTA 6 is coming out. Everybody is hyping up May 26, 2026. GTA 6. Actually, you know what? It should have been June 26, 2026. In that case, 6 would have been everywhere. 6/6/2026 GTA 6. I don't know why they chose only May. I will be late 2026. What does that mean? It will be late 2026. Nah, GTA 6 will be 2027. I think Rockstar will pull that off. There are sources or there are news that are saying that GTA 6 is already complete. And now they are just fine tuning the menus and the internal mechanics and all that shit. But some sources say that GTA 6 is complete as a game. But then you hear that everywhere. I think he meant AI has summer holidays will be over in June, so. Oh, I see. For PC gamers with no consoles, they'll be left out. Oh, yeah. 100%, 100%. They will be left out. And I'm not buying a console to play GTA 6. I don't want to make a hardware decision just because there's a software that I want to run on it. No, can't do that. How do I use UI comp that are made for Next.js in React? UI component that are made for Next.js in React. Bro, ask AI. I can't help you with that. What's that I'm betting on? That's what I'm betting on. Oh, 2027. No, it won't be 2027. I think, yeah, I can bet on that as well. It won't, May 26 will be the date that GTA 6 is released. Then we will no longer have the privilege to make jokes like we got this thing before GTA 6. We no longer can make those jokes. Can we now?
Ministers remain mostly silent on Manipur. Why foreign journalists have to apply for special accreditation.
You have your 15th again, and it's India's great 79th Independence Day. Let's see the greatness of our independence. Look at this clip right here. A man from Sailana, Madhya Pradesh, takes a pregnant wife to hospital on handcart because she is denied to be treated in a government hospital of their village. He had no choice other than rushing into the hospital. And this is what you call independence? While the newborn baby doesn't even seen the world, she gave birth on the way and the newborn died. And politicians proudly saying,
Bharat mein sab.
Okay, I'm sorry. I started the wrong video. Sorry. I wanted to see something interesting, but now right out the gate, this is a political video. Nah, we are not doing that. Gaurav saying this is the biggest L guy in the whole tech sector, on the same level as Varun Maya.
Hello, guys and gals, me Muda. When I shit all over Konami, okay? When I spread my ass cheeks and lay a fat dumpy when they've laid a fat dumpy for consumers to buy. Now, Metal Gear...
I no longer like Mutahara either. I no longer like this guy. Made a whole ass career based on this I'm an engineer thing. And when he gets caught, he just says, I don't give a fuck. And that's it. We got vote chori before GTA 6. Lol. So they'll probably be playing other titles. Do you know what though? I'm gonna play the Witcher series after this one, and I'm gonna start Witcher 1. When I finish RDR 1 and RDR 2, I'm gonna play Witcher 1, 2, and 3. Wild Hunt. I'm starting from the scratch. I don't wanna do it this way anymore. That I will directly play Witcher 3. No. I want to appreciate the whole thing that you guys went through when you played the Witcher first part and second part, and then you waited for the Witcher third part, and then you appreciated so much. I know Witcher 3 is an OG game, but I want to experience that OG-ness by playing the older titles first and be caught up with the entire lore. Witcher 1, Madman. Yeah, I want to go all the way back to Witcher 1. This ought to be fun.
But it does give us a clue into the challenges this company and every social media platform is facing today, and why the distance is growing between what people want and what they're getting. Jack Conte, the co-founder and CEO of Patreon, has spent years thinking about the economics of the internet and has seen from the front lines just how drastically social media has changed since it was first introduced. Jack, thank you so much for being here. Question number one, what the happened to Instagram?
Oh man, I love that question. Okay. Here's what happened.
The guy doesn't know what to say. Do you know what though? In the tech sector, I have noticed social media behavior, the duality of it. Let's say that you want a job right now, right? And you go to social media and you see somebody who's boasting about their offer letter that they have gotten from a certain company. That makes you feel horrible. But on the other side, when you look at a post where somebody says that they have been trying to get a job for the last 6 months and now they are miserable because of it, it also makes you feel bad. So when you are in the career space of social media, it doesn't matter if you have a job or if you doesn't have a job, what kind of post you are looking at. If you don't have a job yourself, it's gonna make you feel horrible. And possibly why this is why software developers say that they are introverts, but they are hooked to social media, because this is designed to make them feel horrible. Things that are designed to give us a little bit of negativity, it kind of pulls us to that entity over and over again. This is why I'm on Twitter. I'm pretty sure most of you guys are on Twitter. Instagram has some gore content, pretty horrible, horrific content. Probably why people go to Instagram. They see the nudity, the partial nudity and everything, and it shocks them. And this is why people go there to get the hit. And this is why, like, when you don't have a career yourself and you are feeling miserable about yourself, you are looking for that hit from social media. And this is why you go to LinkedIn, Twitter, the tech space of Twitter and all that, to get that hit. That somebody is doing nice, I feel horrible. Somebody is doing worse than me, I feel horrible in both cases. I quit Insta a month ago. I don't know, I still use Insta, but I wouldn't say that I'm addicted. I have 300 hours on RDR2. Okay, I don't know about hours, man. The fighting style is very different as far as I know. Yeah.
Web 2 sort of emerged in like 2005. Web 2 companies were like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. The amazing thing about Web 2 was you could like subscribe to a creator. You could follow them, and then you would see the rest of their work as it came to you in the future. This was a new thing. Before Web 2, the internet was mostly read-only. Like you log in via AOL or something and you like can just like read the news. But the amazing thing about Web 2 was, for the first time, like, people could upload, they could share, they could like broadcast their ideas. And the most profound piece of internet architecture came out of that time, was this thing called the follow.
As Jack explained it, the follow gave you the power. You decided who you liked, who you wanted to hear from, and who you wanted to fill your feed. It felt like your corner of the internet, a personalized space built around real connections and genuine interests.
I only subscribe to people and watch videos that make me happy, inspire me, make me feel positive, uplift me.
But that version of social media didn't last. The idealistic vision was great for users.
I spent last night fixing TypeScript bug, slept like a king. Okay, good for you, man, good for you.
But not for investors. Once these platforms went public, they faced a new challenge. How do you turn connection into profit? We all know what happened next.
Capitalism happened. Capitalism, people wearing suits, and the C-suite people jumped in and they ruined everything, as all C-suite people do to begin with. Their usual habitat is to jump into niches that people find interesting and ruin it by providing shareholders their value, all the charts that should point upwards and everything. It's what they do. It's their nature. Oh, by the way, there's this app called Social AI. I don't know what that is, Kidambi, but I'll check it.
Next, social platforms started to run ads, and ads made them a lot of money. So they scaled the model. Grow larger, show more ads. Get more users, show more ads. Hold users' attention for longer, show more ads. Get more data on who your customer is, their hopes, fears, and dreams. Sell more expensive ads.
The customer of Facebook is the advertiser. What the advertiser wants from consumers is attention. And what Facebook has built is a machine that converts attention into revenue. That is the Facebook machine. Everything about the financial system is set up to hold Facebook accountable for revenue growth. What that does is it aims the entire financial system, hundreds of years of financial infrastructure, it aims that entire system of accountability and discipline at sucking attention away from humanity. That's the problem. That is the problem.
You say these things like they are my fault, and yet they are not.
Well, you did create a platform with a monetary incentive for people to spread misinformation.
Bo Burnham recently summed it up well. Tech companies aren't satisfied with just a piece of your time. They want it all.
They are now trying to colonize every minute of your life. That is what these people are trying to do. Every single free moment you have is a moment you could be looking at your phone and they could be gathering information to target ads at you. That's what's happening.
When the biggest tech companies in the world are competing for your attention, they'll design features that exploit every human vulnerability they can find. Even the smallest change can have a really big impact, like infinite scroll. No, not a never-ending pastry, something much more nefarious. Before this feature existed, websites had pages, natural breaks that let you decide whether to keep going or to stop. In 2006, interface designer Asa Raskin came up with an idea to replace those breaks with a never-ending feed. What seemed like a small improvement quickly became one of the most influential changes in how we use the internet today. Without a stopping point and an endless stream of content, this simple feature can quietly steal hundreds of hours.
First of all, why am I spending time in the history? Fucking get to the point, man.
No, but go like this for the video.
Social media has turned into a model that serves the platforms more than the creators or the audience. And as a result, people are starting to turn against it, and they don't have any plans to come back. So for me, when it comes to incorporating technology into my life, it's not about getting off the grid and living in a cave. It's about finding balance. I want technology to add value to my life, to help me find purpose, meaning, get clarity, and help quiet those late night thoughts about the rise of fascism.
Where do you go when eventually you quit social media? You are so indoctrinated by this belief that everybody wants my time, my memory, my energy, and all that. You quit that. Where do you go? Like, what is the alternative? Cocaine? Right? The reason that people don't want to get high anymore or they don't want to get drunk anymore is because social media is that drug that people are consuming now. It gives you little hits of dopamine in your head that you don't realize that you're getting. As a result, you don't feel the need to drink, smoke, or do hard drugs. When you stop using social media entirely, you're gonna need that hit from something. As a result, you're gonna take drastic steps to get that high that you've been chasing, that you have been made to live with. You don't realize it right now, but social media has kind of become such a huge part of your life that you can't live without it. When you go to have a meal or whatever, the first thing that you think is take a photo of it, put it on Instagram. When your friend says a funny joke, you laugh at it and instantly you try to record it in your head, being like, I'm gonna make a tweet about this. When you see a landscape outside of your window that is beautiful, you just think about getting a cup of tea, placing it and clicking a photo of it and putting it on social media. It's everywhere. It's everywhere because your surrounding people are there as well. Most of the time, you can be the main character of your profile page, but sometimes you need supporting people as well. That WhatsApp group that you are in, where people are discussing what they're going to do for this weekend and if there are any plans to include you. And if they don't tell you, well, the group never liked you. There is no other place to go. How else am I supposed to keep up with my friend that lives in Belgium or lives in Australia or lives wherever? What is the way? IST calls, which are extremely expensive, or I can just use WhatsApp, which is free anyway. I can just have a video call on it for free. All of this talk about quitting social media is not possible because until your group leaves social media, you can't either, because you're gonna get left behind. This entire high that you have been experiencing all this time will make you feel like everybody else is progressing, racing ahead in life, and I'm not. And that's why you do it. Maybe I'm one of the bigger, problems in this because I'm a creator. So, yeah.
The collapse of the global economy, and the possibility that this country might be run by lizard people. That's where my sponsor, Headspace, comes in. It's the everyday mental health to romanticize the past. Social media was never this perfect beacon of civilization. Early on, it gave us internet stalking, endless cringe, and yeah, a couple beheading videos. But it's gotten objectively worse. Even as we see an
Have you watched those beheading videos? Anybody? Those shady looking websites where they actually show real beheadings of people by ISIS or whatever. No one's quitting social media. When 0.005 of the population decides to make a change, it just shows up on news or YouTube documentary. There's another reason what. The people who quit social media, they make the more noise. They make the loudest noise. I'm quitting social media. Look at how better I am compared to you. As a result, news channels talk about them. And the people who are not quitting social media, they are ashamed of admitting that they don't want to quit it. Because you will be looked at as somebody who's weird. Oh, you don't want to quit Instagram? Oh. Let's just go over there and talk there. You are not gonna quit Twitter. You're not gonna quit Instagram. You're not gonna quit LinkedIn. Just get out. Because on some level, everybody knows that they should not be consuming social media. Everybody knows it. But yet we have to, because sometimes your career is dependent on it. Sometimes you have to keep up with the news to see what is the trend going on in the tech sector right now. Sometimes it's not just about personal lives. It's about your professional life as well. It can help you make decisions in your career that will change your life. In which case, if your bets are correctly placed, not saying just making a change will help you change your life or whatever, but there is a real potential. People who do know how to use social media correctly and optimally, they're happier compared to somebody who's laying on their ass 24/7 scrolling Instagram reels. Isn't it? A platform about people is just an echo chamber. Wanna fix it? Do work and use social media for relax. That's the way to optimally use social media in my opinion. Twitter, but with just AI bots. Respond however you want, your echo chamber of sorts. Twitter is such an echo chamber, like really. People are very comfortable throwing the R word around, the mental disability R word. The R word around calling anybody the most horrific things out there. Like people say Instagram audience is rough, but at least they insult you with a creative way. Twitter is like the first word that they say is the R word, and then they say the most horrific shit you can think of. Not even in a creative way, but more like a direct way. I can't even repeat that on this live stream right now, even though I feel free to swear on the stream. I'm not like one of the clean streamers.
Explosion of creativity with independent creators producing thoughtful, hilarious, and inspiring work. These voices are often getting drowned out by professional grifters, fast-moving trends, high-production clickbait, and AI-generated content, most of which are surfacing above the people that we chose to follow in the first place. What was once pitched as a town square now feels more like reality TV on crack. Meta itself admitted during the FTC trial recently that
what once sounded like Times Square is now just a reality TV show on crack. Yep, that explains all the Instagram influencers doing the most wild shit in the most secluded places, the most religious places, and everybody just to shock people. Like, oh my god, what did I just see? Some guy is making gestures at a girl in a country where they don't understand the local language that we do. Holy shit, it is so shocking. Some girl is taking her clothes off in a place that is supposed to be a religious place. Holy shit. If every other post is designed to shock you, or if the algorithm is pushing those videos out to shock you, then yeah, it does seem like a reality show on crack. Yeah, very, very fair thing to say.
That just 7% of time spent on Instagram in 2025 is spent viewing content from friends.
I think social media has become less social. Like, it's more about just consuming this kind of highly commodified content, and it's more about lifestyle aspiration, things that you are moving toward in your own life, not just like what's going on around you and how are you relating to your friends and family. I mean, to me, that kind of removes the purpose of social media.
This trend of pushing viral content over personal connections has led to more profit in the short term, but there's a huge problem. Even though the usage numbers are still high, public sentiment is turning against TikTok and Instagram. People are starting to hate it.
I've been in a few dark places in my life, and
people have started to hate it, but they don't hate it enough to actually quit social media. I think on some level, everybody hates social media. Do you hate it? Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10, how much you hate social media. 1 being not at all, and 10 being like the most extreme hate that you can carry. I'll put this away and I'll come back. 1 second. Alright, bro, how long is this video? This is like 4 minutes left.
a lot of it was influenced by social comparison of social.
LinkedIn is a mess. I see many people posting random stuff that prompting you should do how you think is LGBT with resume. LinkedIn is its own corporate cringe hellhole in some sorts. Board certificates, online internship program certificates. This is crazy. Honestly, I don't care about it. I open it, see some meme, check status and close it. So one, basically.
Media.
I was getting to the point with social media where I felt completely detached from reality.
I was more irritated with my daughter. I was comparing my marriage to other people's marriage. I felt more insecure about my face, my hair, my body.
According to a recent poll, 2/3 of 16 to 24-year-olds think social media does more harm than good. Plus, half think that they spent too much time on it when they were younger. As journalist Gabby Hinsliff wrote, "This isn't how someone talks about something they love, but how you look back on a relationship that was in retrospect making you miserable."
There's a fundamental mismatch between the way our brains are wired and this behavior of exposing yourself to stimuli with intermittent rewards throughout all of your waking hours. So it's one thing to spend a couple hours at the slot machine in Las Vegas, but if you bring a slot machine with you and you pull that handle all day long from when you wake up to when you go to bed, we're not wired from it. it short circuits the brain, and we're starting to find that it has actual cognitive consequences, one of them being this sort of pervasive background hum of anxiety.
I don't understand how the current model even works. Like, it doesn't make sense to me because I speak to very few people that say, oh, I love Instagram. Oh, it's a joy. I open up Instagram every day and just like, it's a blast scrolling through. How does this all work? Like, why are people using these platforms if they're making them miserable?
What I said, it is giving you that shock, that hit that you are going back to it for. That's the thing.
There is a difference between what we value and what we attend to. That is the core of the pain we're feeling.
It's crazy to think that it was only 40 or so years ago since computers were invented. Yeah.
Is that we will pay attention to lots of things that aren't important to us, that don't bring our lives meaning and joy, that don't better us over the long term, that don't enable and help our brains and psyches and make us feel good and strong and better. We'll pay attention to all kinds of shit that is not good for us. I know what the fuck is going on. I work at Patreon. I work at a tech company. I've seen these systems from the inside. I personally had to set a time limit on Instagram on my phone to stop myself from going. I had to set a 10-minute time limit. And I do that now. And I don't give myself more than 10 minutes. Like, I had to draw a hard line because these systems are so powerful.
I remember when I did my first...
No, they are not powerful. It's you are weak. Sorry. I can't back that statement up. It's not that powerful. Come on, man. Let's be real here. I use Instagram on my phone. You can see it right here. Right here. I have Instagram. I don't feel controlled by it. I look at the reels just like anyone. I don't feel controlled. At some point, like, take the responsibility on your hands. No, these algorithms are not that powerful. It's just that you are susceptible to be caught by these algorithms. It's working on you. Be strong enough that you are above the algorithm.
Social media detox back in 2018. I quit all the apps for 30 days. At the time, this was still considered pretty new, if not socially unacceptable. You really felt like you were gonna miss out on what your friends were up to. It's different now. Now you're only missing out on some viral trends and a quick hit of dopamine. Digital detoxes and social media cleanses aren't fringe anymore. They're everywhere. Minimalist phones and dumb apps are getting more and more popular. Concerts and venues are asking people to put their phones in bags or cover their cameras with stickers to encourage people to be more present. In real life, organizations and groups like the Offline Club are popping up everywhere, encouraging people to ditch their phones and be in person. And a lot more people, myself included, are going one step further and deleting these apps outright.
I want to get my life back, and I feel like the only way to do this is to break up with the internet.
I've decided to basically quit social media.
No Instagram, no TikTok, no Twitter, nothing.
It's so funny that they are saying this on social media platforms. First of all, I have a point about life. If you really think about your life, it's not that interesting, is it? People in general, they are very boring. Take me for example. I'm a software developer. I have 9 to 5 work, right? Not 9 to 5, I would say 9 to 8 work. Other than that, what do I do that is interesting enough? When I can watch somebody else doing more interesting stuff than me, I would rather watch somebody else do more interesting stuff than me. If I wanted to make an effort to go to Rajasthan, to Jaipur for a vlog or whatever, that would require so much effort on my side to book the tickets, to book the hotel, to do the packing, to actually go out, sit in the train for 48 hours, and then I'll get to Rajasthan. Compare that to watching somebody go to Rajasthan on my phone, where somebody go to Rajasthan, they went to this place, they went to that place, they captured it on a camera and showed it to me. I would rather watch that because that is easy and that feels just as much interesting as it would have been if I went there. And when you eventually come back from Rajasthan, you find that nobody wants to hear your stories that we went to Rajasthan and this happened. Because people in general, they are boring people. Everybody does interesting stuff every 6 months to 8 months. They do something interesting that they can talk about. But the rest of the days that we are just existing in our houses, we are miserable people. We are boring people. People need something stimulating each and every single day so that they feel healthy, they feel productive. And this is where it takes the dark turn into using drugs. People in the 80s, people in the 70s were high all the time because they needed that dopamine hit. There was no Wi-Fi, there was no phone, there was no computer, there is no whatsoever, no nothing. As a result, they can't fight all day. Therefore, they drank all day. They did drugs all day. They just did anything to make them feel a little bit high. This is why we call it, I got high on this drug, because you are high. Other people are medium, they are sober-minded, they are medium-minded, and you got high. You felt something that these people are not. It's just the normal nature of humans that we are boring people. Doesn't matter how attractive you are, doesn't matter how rich you are, doesn't matter how poor you are. On some random Tuesday, you would be the most boring person on the planet. And you know it. You will look outside and you will feel like an eternity has passed, but this hour is not passing by me. Why the hell is it still lights out there? Why is it not night? So I can eat dinner and I can go to sleep. This realization has kicked people in the nutsack, being like, oh my God, I am not as interesting as I thought I was. Therefore, I need a device to look at other people doing interesting stuff, and I can feel that validation that, yeah, now I am caught up. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yes, Ted, you are super boring. We all agree. Yeah, then why are you on my stream, Dimple? You are controlled by Maggie. Maybe. I'm happy to be controlled by Maggie. Nestle. 19th to 20th century was crazy. Hey, pani. People are just too free to do anything. But at the same time, they are so much busy doing nothing. You would rather take the holiday and you would sit on your couch and you would look at Instagram reels, looking at other people do interesting things, while fully knowing that you are missing out on your own life. But it's just that it requires a lot of effort for you to become interesting. You have to put a lot of effort into your personality, your jokes, your everything you have to put effort into. Why would you do that when you can just go to a comedy stand-up club nearby you? What's the topic today? Social media, bro. Why everybody is quitting social media? It's why Iron Man is alcoholic. Even when he's Iron Man, he can fly around. He can go to whatever corner of the world that he wants, and still he drinks. If you think about it. To beat you in Scribble. I was stalking my ex on Kier's stream. You are too busy doing nothing. That's a good quote. Okay, I'll come back. I'll put this away. All right. Let's watch this gameplay. What this is. Painkiller. This is a Doom ripoff. Yes, this is a Doom ripoff. Why is everybody saying Painkiller, rest in peace? This is not what a Painkiller game was supposed to be like. FPS from 2004. Let's say Painkiller 2004. Painkiller gameplay 2004. This game looks a little bit unhinged. Okay. Anyway, let's finish this video up very quickly.
I don't have social media. I'm better than you. I'm frolicking in the woods, scavenging ingredients to make my life whole.
The growing pushback and the rising dissatisfaction among users is a serious problem for social platforms. None of them want people to dislike or regret their experience, but they can't help themselves. They're caught between satisfying users and generating profit. And within a system built for endless growth, their choice is always going to be for the latter. The one thing that might stop them is if this pushback grows enough to hurt their bottom line.
It's already part of the public consciousness and the public conversation. So it seems to me that we're in this pivotal moment for humans right now. If I really step back, I actually have a lot of hope. And I have hope because humanity's only been trying to figure this out for 2 decades. Like, the internet is brand new. And it's pervasive and dramatic.
Internet is not brand new. I'm sorry. Internet has already figured out what it wants to do, which is just change the algorithm every now and then so that it generates profit. And that's all there is. It has figured out. Shut up. Alright, let's play. 20 English. Let's do 80 seconds today and 3 rounds. Hints 1. Do you know history of Doom? How it changed gaming and how optimized its code was? It could be executed anything, even a pregnancy kit. Yep. I do know, Shadi. Doom is like this old ass game, just like me. I played it, the original Doom. Yeah. It was fun. More like 2000, maybe 3, not 3, even before that. 1999, I remember playing that, maybe. Yeah. So invite, let's go. Let's play. Alright. So there are only 4 people. Somebody can join the game? Is someone here? I think everybody has put me on their background work or whatever. Let's see. Somebody should come up. But it's only me, Fortune, and Limo. There is no use. She came up. Alright. So let's play. We are enough people. Yeah. Anybody feeling to join, please do. I was stalking my ex on Kirat's stream. That's not a healthy attitude, Limo. What? What the fuck is this? Haha, I guessed it first. By the way, I haven't turned the scribble filter. Have you tried any template generator like V0 Bolt? I had tried V0 but very long ago. Long time ago. Yeah. I sort of like it. Sort of like the V0 Bolt. Not entirely. Oh. This is a good drawing. The UI design was shit. V0 with chat CDN. I don't know about that. I sort of liked it. Not shit with mine. Maybe the UI is updated now, but back then when I used it, it was not so good. What the fuck? What the hell is this? Oh, seat belt. Do people use this to generate templates, or are there any other that better? Bro, there will be better tools everywhere. So today there is some tool, tomorrow there will be other tool that will be better. V0 is somewhat good right now, but it won't be this way 2 months or 3 months from now. Some other tool will come up and replace it. Hey developer Magesh, actually I have one project idea. What stuff needed to build AI portfolio generator? So you want to build a portfolio generator now. How will you handle the parts where you know somebody wants customizations on their portfolio? Why do you want to standardize this? Why do you want to standardize this one? I don't get it. Portfolios are very personal. Portfolios are something that people actually have to put effort into. Now, if you just automate it, people can pump out tens of thousands of portfolios. It's ultimately useless, isn't it? There we go. Ha ha ha. Limo, the more late you are, the more it takes your first rank away. And I think that you lost your first rank with this one. Oh, still did not lose your first rank now, did you? Okay, maybe this time. I built this for non-IT people who don't know basic web knowledge. That is still not the way to go. You should have basic web knowledge if you are willing to design your portfolio. There you go. When you are at a stage of creating portfolios, you should know basic web knowledge. Why would you create a portfolio without any knowledge of web? And by the way, bro, everybody has web knowledge these days. Oh man, this is nice. This is nice. There we go. You should have drawn the Iron Man eye cutout, bro. You should draw the Iron Man eye cutouts right here. Word wrong in the chat. Oh. What the fuck, man? Middle East meatballs. There you go. Trash drawing, trash drawing. This is total trash. No, Limo is not the greatest of all time. When you are the greatest of all time, you actually win everything. But she has lost to me before. Skill issue said. Limo has lost to me before. It's not like she wins every game. 2 weeks back, no, 1 week back, she lost. On the last step, she got pushed out to second rank and I was first. I was on tablet when I list. That's a skill issue. These foods are making you sick. $63 million mansion. I wanna watch.
Or you can simply keep it closed this way and remain a little bit more private. Now also on the center you can see this frosted section. That's where we have the elevator that goes to all 4 levels. That's right. This property features a subterranean level with an
He's lying.
incredible car gallery that we will see later. And lastly, we have a beautiful water feature, shallow but well-designed lawn that brings that grounding effect. And over on this side, we have the driveway taking you down to that subterranean level. And let me tell you, it is an experience to drive your car down there because it is all surfaced with travertine. It feels like you're going right into a cave. And here we have the walkway taking you to your discreet front door. Let's go inside.
What the fuck do you do in life after you buy one of these? What do you do in life?
The foyer of this property is absolutely stunning. The 3-story ceiling here provides so much volume. And then you have a true floor to ceiling, all the way to the roof line. Glass wall that...
Late today. I always come in when we are watching something we can never afford. Family. But you have family, only then you can be able to buy one of these. But what do you do in
the
life?
outdoors straight into your...
People are tired of everything now, Doofus. When I watch a video with AI, Varun Maya, the video that I posted yesterday, I trashed on that video so much. After that, we started watching why everybody's quitting social media. And then that video got tiring. So now we are here into watching this.
Property. And tying that with...
Now, I meant you can do that after. I know. You can make a family after that. But then, do you need a house like this to make a family? No, you don't. You can just make a family just like that.
To tie the architectural details together, and I have to say, this foyer is one of the best I've ever seen. Between the volume, the views, the architecture, all of it coming together, it's an incredible space. Now, let's also cover the specs of this property. We have 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, 17,833 square feet of enclosed area, and on the market for $63 million. As always, you can find more information about.
Hey Chandler Bing, you're somebody new. I think you have created a new account or whatever. For $63 million in front of the sea. Not the front of the sea. This is something else.
Of this video, make sure to check it out. And I already want to congratulate Emre Oral Seating, your Minotti couches, motorized sliding glass doors, and this is Gridsili's slim system, where the frames of the glass panels.
What were you saying in your recent tweet? Do you mean the one where I said 67? That one? Shwi knows. So I just made a tweet about that. Family with some gold linking supermodels, hell yeah.
Are very thin.
And then the divorce 50%. Yeah.
So you can truly bring the outdoors into your interior space, including the floors. The entire assembly makes it almost hard for you to realize that there's a massive glass pane here, and the way the ceilings are designed, it actually covers the top section of the glass doors, so it makes it even more.
I think the people that buy these kind of places, they don't live here. They don't even live here. They must close the whole thing down or whatever and be like, this is a property investment for me now. I will sell it off to a higher bidder who's willing to pay the price, 65 million, maybe like agentic AI one. Oh, okay. No, that was a preface to Varun Maya's video that I was about to react to today. So I just said that we are not ready for that conversation yet. People are not willing to accept that agentic AIs can do more wrong than good. People are not ready to have that conversation yet. They are still living in this bubble of AI being the end all be all of everything. Reno 67.
More immersive. Yeah. And the interior of this property is designed in a really minimalist way. That also helps amplify the view of the outside in the living room here as well. And between the accessories, the detailing within the Minotti couch, now we're going to see throughout the property in different spaces and utilized in clever ways. I have to point that out. And then you have your Gaggenau cooktop and your gas cooktop, built-in appliances.
It is so close to the wall. It kind of bothers me a little bit. This cooktop right here, why is it so close to the wall? Shouldn't there be like some breathing room so that the oil that when you're making something oily and then when everything flies out of your pot, it doesn't end up on the walls behind it. It's so close. Look at this.
The cabinetry here is very seamless and easy on the eye, and I really like that. And then we have a glass backsplash. Glass detailing here is something that we're going to see throughout the property in different spaces and utilized in clever ways. I have to point that out. And then you have your Gaggenau cook.
See, it is so close to the wall. You can't even put a big ass pot on the cooktop. It's gonna touch the glass wall behind it. And the flames that will come out of this cooktop, it can even damage that behind wall. 70-80% of New York high-rise penthouses owned are completely empty. I was watching something of this sort, ghost houses. I mean, you mean a Billionaires Row. Billionaires Row is sort of sold out all the way. Billionaires have bought out all these houses, but nobody lives in them. New York can actually solve the homeless problem just like that. The houses are already there. All they have to do is ask the people to live in it. But they would rather not do this. This kitchen looks bad. Yeah, this is what I draw an issue with. I'm paying $63 million and a simple fire can break out of here very easily. This is a fire hazard, actually.
Cooktop and your gas cooktop, built-in appliances, espresso maker, regular oven, convection oven, really nice kitchen. Now, so far we've toured a lot of homes here on Palm Jumeirah, and they all have one thing in common. They have service wings, and that's exactly what this store opens up to. Within the service wing, we have a very spacious chef's kitchen, pantry, 2 staff quarters with their own bathrooms. That way, staff can be looking.
Man, staff bathrooms is better than my bathroom. What kind of poor ass life am I living right now? The staff bathroom is actually better than my own.
2 staff quarters with their own bathroom.
Yeah, look at this. This is way better than what I shit in. I really am a poor ass bitch. I'm feeling like. That table, nah, I'd be so annoyed but my legs can't go under it. What table?
A spacious chef's kitchen, pantry, 2 staff quarters.
Oh, this table. I see the problem. I see the problem. Yep. Add padding there. This one is actually nicer, the bottom one. Yeah, this one is better. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of nightstands. Nightstands are sort of a elbow hazard for me. Like if I am just throwing my hands out of the bed so it can hang a little bit, which I usually do when I'm sleeping, my hands can actually hit the nightstand and it would be an injury hazard in the kitchen. Oh, you're talking like this thing, like you want a little bit space here? Add padding there.
We have a very spacious chef's kitchen. Level, I want to point out this hallway. We have the elevator here that goes to all 4 levels of the service area that with the first guest suite.
The big marble block.
Every suite in this house has been designed, curated there intentionally. All these finishes, all the furnishings are very purpose driven, and they ended up creating incredible spaces like this one. You have your flex form king size bed, walnut paneling now with this reeded detail, and then you have your headboard design with moonlight.
Why would you have a light like this shining directly on your eyes when you are asleep? I would have this light removed in no time. And I'm not a big fan of lights like these behind your bed. They just are a hassle to maintain. When you shove lights in a corner where if 1 or 2 bulbs go out, first of all, it ruins the entire look if it's not even lighting all throughout. And then picking out couple bulbs and then putting them back in, it's a hassle. It's a hassle.
Lighting, and then you see litter sections merging with wood paneling. Then you have your bronze trim, your ceiling design, automatic curtains, and of course, they also brought in the travertine, tying both the exterior and the interior, and even the TVs are frameless, so it has this minimalist look, and the interior, of course.
Look at this.
They also.
So the bed is right here, and TV is a little bit to the right side. You can see that where he is walking, the TV placement is a little bit to the right. That would be annoying to me. I mean, first of all, I don't advocate for having a television in your bedroom. You should not have that. But if you do, if you are that rich that you can have it, it should be at least centered to the television, right?
Also brought in the travertine.
Yeah, look at this. The bed ends here. He's standing across the bed and there is still some TV behind him. I'd go crazy in that house.
Tying both the exterior and the interior, and even the TVs are frameless, so it has this minimalist look, and the room is both very elegant, also very easy to look at. Now, this is something really interesting. The corner section that separates the bedroom from the closet is all glass, so you can showcase your beautiful dress or your suits there, and rest of the walk-in closet is all built-in polyform cabinetry. I'll go into more details on this one later. And then over here, we have the full bathroom. The Andalusia gray marble here is so exquisite, so rich in its vein structure. And then to create some separation between the shower and the freestanding tub, they've incorporated this white marble, including the back wall. This is the same walnut veneer paneling that we're gonna see throughout the property. And then they use bronze accents to tie all of these details together. Beautiful open walk-in shower with Axor fixture.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say to that. This is something that we can't criticize. This is just making us feel like poor ass bitches.
And beyond that, to bring some lighting and some color to this space, all backlit onyx. And I also like that all the utilities on top are exposed. So in the future, if you want to tap into one of your lines, repair anything.
Scribble, we just played it, bro. The YouTube videos that you can shoot in this garage, it would be insane. Absolutely insane. The kind of videos you can shoot here.
It is extremely easy. And they also painted the entire ceiling to create a uniformity, but it's also a good way to seal everything as well. Now the car behind me is the all new 2025.
Oh, scribble blur. Okay, 1 second. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Ferrari Cilindri.
I don't understand why bathtub. Like if you're sweaty and you're in bathtub, then you're basically bathing in sweat water. It is a rich thing, bro. When you are sweaty already, you take a bath, like a small shower to wash off that sweat, and then you go into the bathtub. Then yes, you can also say that you are kind of steeping in your own dirtiness. Yeah, fair.
I hope I said that name correctly. And it is such a stunning car. And when we were thinking
the kind of YouTube videos you can shoot here, I mean, remove these cars and just use the background for your YouTube videos. It would be insane.
About a car to use to open up this episode, we felt like this was...
You take shower before bathtub, bro. Yeah, exactly.
Perfect fit. For a couple of reasons. Number one, it is brand new, but at the same time, it has a very timeless and iconic aesthetic to it. It is also naturally aspirated V12, so it is as Ferrari as it gets, and driving this car was so much fun. The interior is so exquisite, and I mean, Cody, look at the backdrop. Look how good it looks in this space with all the lighting.
Especially the front. I love the retro look to it.
Okay.
It looks pretty good for 2016.
The build quality, the architecture of its exterior, it is a stunning car to look at. This one is brand new.
Wow.
Details are readed.
Screening room. Okay, let's see.
And because the entire room is so well sound insulated. And then you have padded wall panels, plush carpet, your screen, mood lighting, even the paneling details are readed.
Why would you want lighting above and beneath your screen that you're looking at? Isn't that a little bit distracting? You should be able to turn off all the lights and then look at the screen. His neck in the car looks so... Okay, like if you've finished pooping and then you take shower, there is still some cleaning left and you jumped in bath water then. Rachit, you're not thinking from a rich guy perspective. When you're pooping as a rich guy, you will take all sort of gels and you will wash your asshole. And you will like have some kind of machinery to do that for you, like a bidet or something that will wash your asshole for you without you involving your hands. Think from a rich bro lifestyle. It will all make sense. Do you poop in the shower? No, obviously no. When I am taking a shower, I can poop alongside. Like I don't do both at the same time. Sometimes I poop, then I take a shower, and then I take a shower and then poop. Those two things can happen, but simultaneously, no. Never.
That way, the architect...
I mean, imagine all that foam that is on you with the soap and everything, and you are taking a shower, and then other part of your body is dirty as hell while you're pooping in the shower. It's like, no. Can't do that.
Architectural style, the interior finishes are all uniform between every single floor.
Watch the one house tour by producer Michael. It's really funny. Yeah, I have. The one house tour. I have seen it. This is 100. Isn't that, yeah, this one. The one.
Here's from Michael Phelps. It's called Unity, and it was made for the house. It turns 360 degrees. This foyer, because there's so many seating areas in the house, this foyer is a true foyer. It's like an art gallery when you first enter.
This foyer is the size of most luxury mansions.
Well, let me show you over here. So we have...
This is like how much? This is like $500 million or something like that, right?
Getty, right in front of you. This is another elevator. This is the main elevator. We have 2 powder rooms here.
May we take a peek?
Sure. All the powder rooms have Toto electric toilets in them.
Greetings.
All the doors here are electric, so you push the button, they all open automatically. This is butler's pantry. This is really cool.
Fantastic.
This is really cool. This is the smoking room, the cigar room, and I did special ventilation here. I don't smoke cigars, but
look at this.
It has all vintage Playboys.
Wow.
Truly astonishing. The entryway is so dramatic. When I pulled up, I thought I was going to, Fort Knox or something.
Niall, how does it feel to sit?
I saw this house review in Uncle Roger's video. Yeah, I meant if you miss some area with jet spray, then you go to shower. Yep, it's so unnecessary. Like everything is so unnecessary. I couldn't stop laughing at the owner. Yeah, this is actually $500 million or maybe like $700 million. I don't know. $500 million. Yeah, and he was unable to sell it. He was actually unable to sell it. It was so expensive.
Here now that it's almost complete.
Honestly?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing, Shui, that nobody talks about. When you have such a huge house, walking from one room to other would be a tiring task. You will feel like you're having cardio walks. You will feel like you're walking in the park, being like, go to this block, to that block, so that I can talk to a family member. That's the thing with large ass houses that I don't get. It shouldn't be so huge that it kind of feels like a sanctuary that you're living in. Like, yeah, you can satisfy your ego being like, I have such a huge house. But then there could be a fire breaking out in one corner of your house and you would never know about it. Given that the wind is that way and the fire is taking that smoke on that way, you will never even know that. This is what like I don't get. 3 BHK apartment, 3 bedroom apartment basically is like big enough for me. Any 3 bedroom apartment, a big hall and then 3 rooms and then 2 bathrooms or 3 bathrooms, and that's enough. That's the biggest house I want to live in.
Can you cuss?
Sure, we can believe it.
To be honest, the building materials are often cheap for Dubai properties. They usually have very minimal regulation of building materials used because Dubai doesn't receive enough rain. The only rain Dubai receives is from cloud seeding. Yeah, I know. There would be fire alarms. Yeah, I mean, bro, think like a rich man. They're gonna buy a scooter or bike to go from one end to another. But that is such a pathetic way to live. When you are automating every part of your life, like moving from one room to the other, and you need a machine to do that. You can't even rely on your own muscles to be strong enough to do that. Like, that's a pathetic way to live. There would be fire alarms. Yeah.
Exhausting.
I can imagine.
I mean, like really. Tea, anything you want, but the cool thing about it is this is the setup here, so it holds the milk and keeps it cold, so you don't have to fill the milk up like in the Miles, and then it grinds it fresh. So this does everything. You don't have to descale, you don't have to do anything. You just touch on your phone, cappuccino, and other than...
And you're gonna hear the alarm 100 meters away. Yeah, you will have to be sent a notification on your phone, which if you forgot in some other room of your house, then you are so screwed. Because you can ask somebody to call up your phone, but then you won't be able to hear the ringtone because your room is that damn far away that you have to literally walk around your entire house listening for that ringtone, and let it be known that if you got a room that is soundproof and you forgot your phone in there, then that phone is lost forever. It's over for you. What really pissed me off about this, the owner's mentality, is how they designed the scarf quarters. I don't know if it was part 1 or part 2. Yeah, okay.
Having a cup come up, it does it all.
Guess where we saw?
Right.
To the nightclub. So if you want to have an event only...
Yeah, because that's what everybody wants in their house. A nightclub. A literal invitation for people to come in and produce noise while they are drunk. And they are allowed to do all sorts of wreaking havoc on the property. Yeah, that's what everybody wants, isn't it? They are rich. They have their own fire brigade. Do not disturb mode. Oh yeah, do not disturb mode is another thing, man. It's just another thing. By the way, I recently mistakenly shifted to Mint as Arch got uninstalled after BIOS update. been a really good of an experience now. Okay.
Not in your house, you could have valet from the street. They'll come up here, and then I'll show you the nightclub. This door is like 12 feet. So you come in, here is a coat check here.
Oh my gosh.
So this is the fire seating area with 2 fire pits. This is the nightclub.
Look at this.
Shall I do the reveal?
It's so huge.
Okay, here's the reveal.
So
it's so huge. It's so unnecessary.
Here's one of the...
I recognize the color blue. This is in your other house, the same color. It's
Here's
gorgeous.
one of the most technology forward televisions with you can see there's no bezel on it. It's just one piece.
How's that?
It's so unnecessary. Man. Take away this entire part and the house price goes down to $300 million. 100%. You can get rid of this nightclub altogether. You can fucking open up a company inside this space. You can put wall separations around and you can have your own startup in this space. You can have people come in and work on your startup. Isn't that way better than having parties down here? This is such a bullshit take. I mean, anybody with 2 brain cells that has the money to buy these things, they will buy it so that they can start their own company inside the office. Their next $1 billion startup. I mean, at this point, just do cardio in your house itself. But I need my bleeding edge stuff.
Possible.
Because they come in little bricks and they get sucked together with air. And you can make it any size you want.
This is just...
I mean, this is
a
nightclub.
real nightclub. This isn't a nightclub in a house. This is a real
This is bigger than most nightclubs.
Nightclub in the house. The worst idea ever for a house.
The library.
Sick. Hey guys, how are you down there? Sick. This is really high up.
Yeah.
You ain't scared?
No. Woozy.
If I have friends, I don't think I'll invite 50 people, which I need a nightclub for. I just want a mid-sized room with speakers or something. But even then, if you really need a nightclub, go to a nightclub. A designated
what's cool
nightclub.
is every place where we have more than...
Oh, that's a nice idea. You can portion off the part of the house as renting spaces to startups or work groups. Yeah.
1 bedroom. We have a... This is a wing of 4 bedrooms here.
The staircase going up. Can we pop in? Just
No, not yet. Yeah, come to this one. I'm showing you the best. Trust me.
Okay.
These are the best too, because it'll just give you an idea.
Adam, it's overwhelming.
It is.
This guest bedroom is literally a million times better than my own bedroom. Holy crap.
It's truly overwhelming. It is.
Oh, here's the artifact. Here's the statue. No, not this one. That's not it.
Wow. Spectacular, Niall.
Sky deck.
But of course, what would it be without a putting green?
Why wouldn't you have one? Overlooking the whole of LA.
This is my type of
And
grass.
today it's very hazy. It's usually never like this, you know?
You literally see everything. There's the reservoir over there. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Adam. We haven't seen the big bedrooms yet.
I hate the guest bedroom. I need the place I sleep to be blacked out. Oh, yeah. You're German. Yeah, I can see that. You guys have those kind of windows that completely black out the room if it is like lights out there. I know. You have that first stage where you have basic windows shut. Then you have second stage, the drapes. And then you tap a button and then internal blindings come up and they black out the entire room. Yep. I know. That's the thing in Germany. Rollo. By the way, where is this house? This is LA. This is Los Angeles.
This is the bar.
Why, Arindam, are you interested to buy this? I think you're interested to buy this. We have a rich bro right in this chat. Yeah.
With televisions that go around, with...
Very Austin Powers.
Yeah, but way better.
This is beyond a party house. This is an experience. I mean, I've traveled the world. There's very few...
There you go. This for us. And and because they wanted to be involved in the one, but it's turned into something so much more because my ex-wife, I'm just getting divorced, unfortunately. It was a whirlwind relationship. I met her during COVID, and it didn't work out, but maybe it will still at the end. I don't know, but this is
the weirdest part of the whole video. I was going through a divorce. I met her during COVID, and it didn't work out and all that.
charity that we have called Wings of Angels, and this is going to help children in third world countries through the arts, because she is a well-known actress and singer in Argentina, and she came from a very tough life in Cordoba.
Yep. While you sit in your $500 million house, your sculpture is going to help the poor kids in the third world countries. I mean,
countries we have called Wings of Angels, and this is going to help children in third world countries through the arts, because she is a
the delusion that you have to be. Oh, ha ha ha. Here's my $500 million house. And here's the sculpture that actually helps the poor kids in Africa. Being like, there is somebody in the world that has this sculpture. Oh my God, I feel helped. I thought so, that this is the sculpture that was, somebody was laughing at it. He can't even explain things well. Man, this is the highlight of the video. This one line is the highlight of the video. I don't know why the jump ahead button is here. In fact, this video should have this part should be played the most. This is how rich people see the world, man. Oh. 10 years to build. Man, this is... How does it help the poor kids again? Because somebody has it. That's how. लोनावला इंडिया there is
अभी मैं लोनावला के इस 25 करोड़ के लग्जरी विला में हूँ जो बादलों से घिरा हुआ है 23,000 स्क्वायर फीट में बना ये विला नहीं किला है and every child has a dream to buy a house like
this is what like Indian culture is all about. We throw a bunch of colors in the house. This is what Indian culture, how they put their spin on the most expensive houses in the world. Like in this frame, you can see how many colors and shadings have been thrown in together. $25 CR. 25 CR is like how much? 25 crore in US dollars. 2,800,000, like about $2.9 million. Okay, 2.9 million, which is not that expensive. I mean, for 2.9 million, this is a banger deal. You're getting a swimming pool, you're getting a full-fledged house. Yeah, this is a fantastic place. And see how many colors and the nature is being thrown in there. This is what like Indian architecture is all about. We throw so much personality at it. Rather, comparing it to this $600 million house, penthouse, not 63 million.
They're framed perfectly in the window. And to my left here, check this out. This is your northern exposure. We also have the in-house elevator off to my left here. This is the wow factor.
Look at how bland and boring everything is. This is gray, this is white, this is beige. This is again a certain scent of gray. This is what the rich culture is all about, being as boring as fuck as possible. And we just saw an Indian villa. Still too large for me, but I still miles better than the last. This is so much better. The rooms aren't 99% empty. Yeah, I feel like this is what this is what the rich culture of US is. The bigger, the bigger, the bigger. It should be huge. Everything has to be huge. Because of the School of Arts and Africa, third world.
अभी मैं लोनावला के
For 25 CR, for $3 million, I mean, this is still a little bit, you know, on the off side. Do you really want this place? Anyway, I think this is it for today. I think I streamed for way too long. And yeah, I have to go now. So, bye-bye. Tata. I have to go now. I have to end the stream. It's almost 3 p.m. I need to get some work done, and then tomorrow I'll see you guys again. Okay? Make 10 CR and we have a deal. Bye guys. Bye-bye. Yep, 67. Yes. Okay. Bye guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye Private Fortune. Bye my Twitch chat.